Hello, welcome back to the Cracked Mug. Everybody's running around for the holidays. Nobody's got time for cooking. So this meal is simple to prepare. You can do it in 45 minutes and it's absolutely delicious. It's a chicken soup. I generally cycle through about 3 or 4 of my favorite chicken soup recipes. I do the traditional one with the whole chicken and vegetables. That takes a while, it's time consuming because, well, you have to pick the chicken off the bone and do all that, but it's absolutely delicious. Another one, I do a Thai style chicken and lemongrass and ginger, yummy. But the one today is a chicken and rice soup. Like I said, it's easy to put together. Few ingredients. You could make it in a weeknight, not a problem. One lovely thing about this soup is that you can add as little or as much chicken broth as you want. So you can have it quite thin after it's cooked. Also though, when you let it sit overnight, the rice continues to absorb the chicken stock. So it gets even fluffier and you end up with something like a chicken soup porridge, which is absolutely amazing. Perfect for this time of year. And I think if you give it a try, you're really going to like it. It is quite tweakable. You can add a few things if you want, but trust me, this is a simple, fresh soup, particularly so with the lemon juice in it. I think you'll like it just as it is. So come on, let's get in the kitchen and make some chicken and rice soup. Over medium-high heat in a large saucepan, let's add 3/4 cup of jasmine rice, unrinsed, and that is 150 grams. Here I have 1 pound, 454 grams of chicken thighs, skinless, boneless, and I have cut off the excess fat. Pop those in there. 4 stalks of celery, thinly sliced, 1 bay leaf, 1 teaspoon of dried thyme. You could also use 2 or 3 sprigs of fresh thyme, starting with 4 cups of chicken broth and 2 additional. So that's 6 cups of chicken broth. We may use more later depending on how thick this gets. And a 1/2 teaspoon of turmeric. We're going to just stir this up, and a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. Give it a stir. We'll add salt later after we taste it because often there's a lot of salt in the stock. Once this comes to a simmer, we're going to reduce the heat and gently simmer for 20 to 30 minutes. All right, that is simmering. So let's go ahead and get a lovely little garnish together. Right here, I have a 1/2 cup of parsley, which I'm going to finely chop. I also have some celery leaves from the top of our celery. If you have them, please go ahead and use them. I have 1 clove of garlic, which I will be grating, and 1 teaspoon of lemon zest. To a small bowl, let's add our parsley and celery leaves. We'll also add our lemon zest, and into that I am going to finely grate our 1 clove of garlic. I like to use a zester for this. It makes it lovely and small. Mix this up really well. To that we're going to add about a 1/4 teaspoon of salt and a few grounds of black pepper. Toss it all up. We're going to put this aside until we're ready with our soup. So this has been simmering away for 22 minutes. You will see the rice has lost its shape. It's getting a bit shaggy around the edge. If I taste it, it will be done. It's completely soft. So right now what I'm going to do is I've decided to add the other 2 cups of my chicken stock. So initially I had said to you, for chicken stock it would be between 6 and 8 cups. That's 1.4 and 1.8 liters. So I've used the complete 8 cups. While that's coming back to a simmer for just a minute, I'm going to take out our chicken thighs and put them into a bowl. It smells very good. Taking just 2 forks, we are going to shred our chicken. That is looking good. Let's go back to the stove. It's back simmering. We're going to remove our bay leaf. That has done its job. I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of butter. Stir that to melt. The turmeric adds a certain level of flavor, and it also adds a nice yellowish color to our chicken soup. To that, we're going to add our shredded chicken. Still off the heat. We're done with the heat at this point. Oh my God, it looks so good. Here I've up to 1/2 cup of freshly squeezed lemon juice. I'm going to add that a little at the time, just so that when I taste it, it has a lovely lemon brightness, so I may not need it all. But I'm going to taste it for seasoning first. Try that again. I'm going to add a little black pepper first, before I add a little bit of salt. Surprisingly, I used a low salt chicken stock, so I'm going to add about another 1/4 teaspoon. To that I'm going to add maybe about a tablespoon of lemon juice and stir it and taste it. Gosh, that looks good. All right, let's taste that again. I'm going to add 1 more teaspoon of lemon juice. So that will be about a 1/4 cup total. There it is. Perfect. All right, I'm going to put this in some bowls and we'll use our garnish on that. Well, I'll be back in a moment to have a good, solid taste test. Welcome back. It's time to try this wonderful soup. It smells amazing. Okay, so we have our little topping. So I'm going to put some of that on, just over the top. I can smell the garlic. And I still have some leftover lemon juice, so I'm going to put a little drop of that on top of it. Give it a try. Like I said earlier, be careful about the salt, because you have to know how salty your chicken stock is. But they put so much salt on things nowadays. Oh my goodness. It's just beautiful, clean, simple chicken soup. The lemon really brightens it up. It's perfect for a winter's night. Actually, I could eat this during the summer too. You don't need to feel under the weather to have chicken soup, but we all know it really helps us feel better. There is something magical about chicken soup. And even this one, as quick as it was to make, is amazing. One more bite, sorry. The chicken is tender. The rice is soft. It is a bowl of comfort food. The only thing I'm missing is a crusty roll, maybe some French bread and some butter. That would be incredible with this. Look, make this soup, please. It's so simple. I'd love to know how you did and how you got along, but it is gorgeous. Like I said, they are miraculous powers in chicken soup. So thank you very much for joining me today, and I hope to see you very soon. Thanks very much for your support. It means so much to me. So, until next time, bye.